Did y'all see that video on here of a lady talking about, you know, if somebody doesn't text you back for, say, 5 hours, you don't text them back for 24 hours? No shade to this lady whatsoever, but I just feel like dating in this generation is so exhausting, and I'm sick of the mental games that you have to play, because I'm not playing. Why does everything have to be a game? Why do you have to walk on eggshells with a person that you like? Why can't you just be yourself? Like, for me, I'll never stop being vulnerable. If I catch feelings for somebody and I like them and I feel comfortable expressing myself, opening up, I'm gonna do it. If they choose to play around, like, that's really their loss, and it is what it is. But y'all, if you're coming into a situation and just being vulnerable and not caring about, you know, all the tricks and stuff you have to play, keep on doing what you're doing, okay? It is not you, it is them. And good luck out here, for real.
That's easier said than done. The thing is, this woman is single, and of course, she's acting on her emotions right now. She wants to be vulnerable, meaning she wants a man that checks off all her boxes, so she won't have to work, she won't have to pay her bills, and she won't be making TikToks in her car lonely talking about everything that's on her mind. But that's the thing, she doesn't understand that once you get these things, once you get that man and you're able to be vulnerable, you have to retain him, and he has to feel the same way about you. I get what you want, I get what you feel, but can you actually get that? 9 times out of 10, what women want, they typically don't know what to do when they get it, or they're never going to get it whatsoever. Also, another way you can find out that this woman is giving out dog shit advice is that she said that, remember, ladies, it's not you, it's whatever's over there, or it's him, it's the other person. They never take accountability. They always put it on the next person. They don't know what men want. They never ask men what they want. And they just go off of, I hope, and they go off of possibilities, not probabilities like men do. So they're just going around hoping, wishing, and making videos, just hoping, having an inkling of some guy that may check off most of their boxes, come into their life, see their videos, and come rescue them. Absolutely nuts.
I have never met a woman that confesses that she cheated on her ex. I've met plenty of men that have owned up to it and they've confessed that they have cheated in the past, but never have I ever met a woman that has taken accountability or has taken the blame for the relationship ending, let alone cheating in her past relationship.
That's because women have been taught to do what's right for them, while men have been taught growing up, do the right thing in general. So men are held to a higher standard while women take zero accountability. And it's, you know, so terrible. It's run rampant that we have no control of over this in 2023 into 2024. So you have women doing more promiscuous things than they've ever done before, being more, you know, out there, and, you know, them saying, hey, well, yeah, I did this, and not taking any accountability for it. And if they had sex with Brock the bartender with the condom, they can find a way in the back of their head to erase that and act as if it never, ever happened, when it really did. But that's how modern women are. That's how most women are. They're deceptive by nature. Everything that they do is deception. We don't know if they're on their period. We don't know if they've been married before. We don't know a lot of things. We don't know how many sexual partners they had. Everything, makeup, high heels, all these things, boob jobs, deception. It's all based off of deception. But yeah, man, deception and not having accountability, man, it's a hell of a combination.
It's like this huge problem that I've been noticing in the dating world. The good, respectful men, the men with boundaries, will not approach women because they're trying to respect their boundaries. And it is true that biologically speaking, women are far more attuned to subtleties, like body language subtleties, than men. So a lot of times women will actually be giving off clues and cues that they want to be approached, but it's more of like they're trying to give off a vibe or something, and the man has no idea. What ends up happening is that it's the men with no boundaries, or that don't respect boundaries, or the narcissists or the creeps, that end up approaching the woman, and then the women in my life complain that it's only the creeps that approach them, when it's really we women need to be
Nah, it's none of that. The thing is, modern women, the reason why a lot of them are not getting approached is because they really don't know where they stand in the dating market, their sexual options, and in the looks category and metrics and what men look for. So a lot of them are not going to get people walking up to them and trying to catch signs, because maybe men don't find them attractive, because it only takes us a couple seconds to scan a woman up and down and say, she's hot, I'm going to try to, ease my way over to her, or she's whatever, I'm gonna keep moving, or she just butt ugly and I'm turning around immediately. But women don't understand that. So they're like, well, we put ourselves in positions to be approached, we give the little hint, y'all gotta start opening y'all mouths. See, women want to play this game like it's 1985. They want men to be chivalrous. They want men to open the doors. They still want to call men creeps. They still want to call all the weird jerks, guys jerks, and call them narcissists and all stupid crap. When women, it's 2023. Don't you guys supposed to be like evolved by now? Aren't you ladies supposed to be evolving every day? Why don't y'all open your mouths? When you see a guy, why don't you go and grab his attention? Why don't you put in some effort? Like, it's 2023, right, Queen? Almost 2024. You got this. You strong and independent. You don't need no man. So you don't need no man to walk up to you either. So why don't you go do what you want, meaning give out the type of energy that you want from the man and hope that he gives the energy out. Why do men have to go strike out for your pleasure, for your enjoyment, for your own dopamine and narcissism? Since you want to call men narcissistic, women are more solipsistic and narcissistic than men are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really think about it, men are nicer than women are nowadays. Women are cold-blooded to men, but women still want to live like it's back then. They still want men to be chivalrous, be attractive, and they want the type of men that they want to approach them. That's what they really want. That's what the code is. When is a guy that I find, attractive with my own eyes, gonna find me attractive, see me, I'm gonna give him hints, and he's gonna walk up to me and try to get my phone number and try to contact me? That's not gonna happen. It's 2023. If you go into most comment sections about men and women or male and female dynamics, men are being called trash, small dick energy, being called misogynistic, being called all of these stupid names, all these stupid pet names, all these stupid ass buzz terms, all these dumb ass words. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, men are, trying to stick to the boundaries of women. But a lot of dudes, they just over it, bro. And a lot of dudes' minds, when they're out here and they're shopping and they're working and they see other women, them dudes are like, I'm not dating none of these chicks. All my options are overseas. So this is why niggas are getting their passport or already had their passport or are planning to use it. And that's why thousands upon thousands and maybe even close to millions of women all throughout the United States and in Western countries like Australia and the UK and Canada, they all are noticing men are not talking to them. Because men, what have we done? We've put our notes together. We've studied these things. We've come in large groups on all of these social media platforms. And we have taken a stand, slowly but surely. We're going to go with and adjust and adapt like we've always done, which is adapt or die to how women are. We don't need no man. We're not independent, or we're independent. We don't need nothing. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. So we've adopted that. And we're like, okay, cool. You're not one of our options. Guess where our options are? They're not with you. They're somewhere far away in a distant place. So that's what men are typically doing, or they're focusing on themselves, or they're talking to a select few type of women, because men have been working on themselves since the pandemic, since Kevin Samuels was alive, RIP. Men have been working on themselves. So they've got to the point where they're like, look, I don't care what none of these women look like. They have to be, I want a chick that's the cream of the crop. I'm the same way. When I go overseas, or if I'm looking for a chick through Tinder, I'm looking for a specific one. I'm not settling unless I had to, but I'm not going to settle for nothing overseas. I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to get the baddest chick that I want. I'm going to get a chick that checks off all my boxes, a chick that I want, because I have different types and I have certain types. Those types of chicks right there, those are the women that I will, end up, getting with, because I worked on that. And men have been working on themselves for almost 4 years now, or longer, or shorter, to the point where they're like, these average looking mid chicks, that chick is mid. She's mid and older. Men are looking at most chicks like, these women are mid. I can do way better. I've seen badder women on them Passport Bro videos, including these right here on Bountyville. I've seen them. I can do way better than that. So men's standards go up, and these mid chicks around here who think they're 10s, 11s, 12s, and unicorns, all of that crap goes into the trash can. So you're feeling the effects of it, and you men are seeing the effects, and you in the way that you're seeing all these videos come out. You're seeing them in all of these videos. Men are not approaching. I've done hundreds and thousands of videos, bro. I've done over, I think they said over 800 videos I have in my library. Like, this is not a common occurrence. But guys, this is why, 2024 is almost here. It's going to get crazier, guys. They're going to try to find ways to ban us from traveling. They're going to try to force us, women. They're going to start trying to shame us. Shaming hasn't worked. Forcing us hasn't worked. And saying you going overseas, you gay, or you only like, women over there to use. They tried that and it hasn't worked. So I think they're going to up the ante next year. But we're prepared over here at Bountyville and all the way around the world. But that's it for the video. Make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel. We'll post notifications on. I am demonetized. If you guys want to hit that Cash App at the bottom, go ahead and help a brother out. And I'm going to get back to cooking up this content that you guys love. I'm going to see you all in the next video. Peace. I'm out. And get that passport.